Welcome back. We want to pick up from where we left off in regards to our mental health conversation today. We are focusing on bipolar disorder, a condition that has gone misdiagnosed, at least for most people who have had to live with it for so many years. It also has been identified as a silent crisis. But here we are today just trying to understand what life with living with bipolar is like and what you as an individual can do to improve your quality of life. Helping us with this conversation this morning, we have Samuel Ochieng with us in studio. He is an advocate of the High Court as well as someone who has lived with bipolar disorder for 20 years now.
Yes.
Now, let's get back to where we were. And you got to join law school.
Yes.
And this is a very demanding career path.
Yes.
How were you able to balance yourself, balance your education, and also have some sense of peace from within?
Yeah. You see, I was first diagnosed in the year 2000. So you can imagine it was 8 years of discovery and learning about the illness. So by the time I was joining law school, I'd already known how to manage my condition.
You were at a better place.
I was at a better place.
Okay.
I knew, understood my symptoms. I understood when I lack sleep, then it's danger. I understood when I become so irritable, then this is danger. I understood when I isolate myself, it is danger. And I got so many. Whenever these things happen, I rush to my psychiatrist. And by then, when I was joining law school from first year, I had already known myself and the condition. I knew medications that worked for me. Yeah.
All right. Now, were you able to... of course, you're an advocate of the High Court now, admitted to the bar. How would you compare your experience studying law as opposed to the previous course you had taken? Was it on economics?
Yeah, economics and sociology.
Yes.
Yeah.
How would you compare the two experiences, given what you knew going through the law course and the economics?
The experience now when I was doing law was a bit accommodating. It was a bit joyful because now I was social. I understood my condition and I wasn't embarrassed about disclosing to people that I was bipolar. And the stigma was a bit less in the law school.
Yes.
Yeah, because there was no time to stigmatize people in school because now you are in library, you have no time to, you are busy with law, you have no time to discuss other people.
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah, the books, passing the degree is very easy. The danger now is in the Kenya School of Law.
Yes.
That is where passing is very difficult. But a degree is easy.
It's easier.
It is just Kenya School of Law is where the difficulty is.
Now, as we draw this conversation to a close, you are now in the working space, and that is also a different environment. And you find so many people struggling with mental health in the workplace.
Yes.
As someone who has lived with bipolar, understanding what it can do to you from a very personal point of view, what will be your advice to employers when it comes to understanding mental health conversations are vital, even in the workspace, to avoid triggers? Yeah,
employers need to educate themselves about mental health issues so that they become aware. And since the statistics in Kenya is that 1 out of 10 people are affected by mental disorder in one, and they say 1 out of 4 of people who go to the outpatient go there for mental health issues. So this means that at one point in time, every employer will come across an employee that is having a mental disorder.
Yes.
And you see there are over 200 types of mental illnesses in the world. So you can imagine. Yeah. So the employers need to educate themselves a bit, do a little research about mental health issues, so that when an employee comes that has a mental health issue, they'll know how to handle.
Understand where this person is coming from.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you so much, Samuel, for joining us today and sharing with us your story. We appreciate you for being strong enough to just set an example to the rest of the young people, especially who are struggling with mental health in this day and time. Remind us your social media handles once more, so that viewers can also...
I'm Samuel Ochieng. Samuel Ochieng in Twitter.
All right, there you have it. Thank you so much. We wish you the absolute best as you continue on with your day-to-day and championing for mental health.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay.